of all the snakes.
Very true, yeah. ApolloKage, the close quarters master. And now we're going to be hopping into this game one.
Let's get it.
Omega versus ApolloKage.
Let's do this. Who's going to draw blood first right here? Okay, yeah, just letting the tool sing right there. It's a toy
Joker
gun.
uses gun.
Gun attack, right? Super effective.
Yeah, you cannot be holding on to those too long. The grenades can be a liability if stuck in your hands. And yeah, already the Arsene is out. And we expect to see it a lot this set, just with the ability to absorb up some juice from the grenades that are left on the ground. Oh, and parry, my God.
I guess it's just
parry
the
day.
Parrying, yes.
I swear, man, that state, they parry. I don't know what they do to practice it, but they make it happen.
They make it happen. Maybe I missed the memo. Okay, dash attack again. Gonna go for the one hit on the gun. Smart right there. I'm loving that gunplay action. I just need the one hit just to keep you into the corner, and most importantly, out into the blast zone. If you go, ApolloKage off to a pretty cold start. Omega living up to the tag here.
Yeah. Oh, keeps it going.
Oh, come here. You're mine. Do you hear me? Your destiny
Get over
belongs
here.
Yeah, get literally. Your destiny belongs to me.
So low, not afraid to contest AK down in the corner and catches even with the grenade pull. Although AK going high enough that it's not a problem, gets that tomahawk-ish into the up tilt. But now still looking for a little bit more in the stock. Has to make something big happen.
Double nair the F smash just to let him know I will let this thing sing if I have to. I will air this room out. Okay, love it. Grenade gameplay on lock right now, knowing that I do want to play the CQC game, but I have to also force you to come to me, and it's very difficult to do when I'm in the deficit right now. So I got to let my long-range options do the talking for me.
Yeah, and fearless is AK running up to get that grab, even though the big brother is out to play. And let's see how Omega opts to play this. Mostly just staying safe, not wanting to overcommit into AK, because you have the lead. You don't want to give it up.
No, you most certainly cannot do that. Especially not versus a snake of this stature. I mean, that is literally going to be your worst nightmare. Okay, gets the parry. Nothing off the up tilt, but again, just having, I guess, the presence of mind and really just the fearlessness to walk right up on Omega of all people and just look for up tilt. No shield, no nothing. I think that says a lot about ApolloKage's gameplay here.
Yeah, and Omega still aware of that C4 that's on the platform. Could explode at any time, going super high. I mean, this is just going to be a lot of patient play from Omega. Very surprised and impressed how well he can just stay back and not feel like he's going to overcommit.
Yeah. I mean, again, when you have that lead, I mean, of course, you're not really building meter as much as you'd like to because you're not really hitting Snake. And you're also not getting hit either. But, you know, still maintaining that lead and that spacing is going to go the distance here on stage and, of course, off the stage, close to that magnifying glass. Great stuff right there from Omega, letting us know that less is most certainly more. Oh, standing jab, come here.
Oh, this is the chance for big damage. Oh, not going to get the full combo out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Parries on deck. Man, the parry meta has just evolved so much in the past year, it feels like. Everybody be parrying everything now and getting their biggest punishes out.
Yeah, man, as a Link main, I hate it. Because
I know, you're there.
I'm trying to turn my brain off and just toss out fair and there, bro. Now I got to think a little bit.
Now they got to make you work for it.
Man, here we go. Both these two opponents here has to work for this game number 1 W. This one's certainly going to go the distance here if I've ever seen a match of this stature before. Nothing off the throw here, and yes, there's that turnaround there. We've been seeing a lot of that, you know, beginning of the match, middle, and of course, even in the tail end. I mean, if you just run up and go for air dodge, you're going to eat the boots. So Omega's going to have to switch up their grounded approach here a little bit. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but the Persona is out. We didn't see much from it on the last stock, really just opting to use the, you know, the gun as well as the side B, but now, with a little bit of stage to his name, Omega might be going for something. Tries to go for the high side B once again. Isn't going to make it work, but the pressure is on ApolloKage.
124% has not shown a lot of promise being off of their feet here. Getting through the up air and then narrowly escaping the back air as well. There's dash attack in the corner. KB reverse. Soft toss right there on the grenade. Who I'm feeling like, hold on. Does he have a sticky on him? Did I just hear that? Okay, no, he put it on the ground.
It's on the platform, yeah.
Okay. Grab. Okay, frame 3 jab. Hold on. Let me see something.
Goes for the high up B once again, not going to connect. And this is exactly how it feels like the second stock went. But the inflection points. Where's the up tilt? I swear I saw an up tilt.
Jet, I told you, bro.
What happened?
What happened? He fumbled the bag in the 11th hour.
He was ready.
He was ready.
He was facing the other direction. And Omega rolled right behind him.
Could be a little analysis paralysis. Maybe he thought too many timelines into the future. I don't know. But all I can say is this. It's about to get real scary now.
Yeah.
Big shout out, of course, to Omega. The Joker gameplay crisp as always. But for somebody like ApolloKage just to walk up and not do anything, even with that much percent online, bro, we are in for a set. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and by the way, for those who are keeping track at home, the last winner's top 8 qualifier has concluded. Onan did take out Jazzo in a 3-1 fashion, so they are going to be your other top 8 contender on the winner's side. This will be rounding out our winners matches, and we'll get to you in a sec on that because there is still a bit more Smash to be played.
Oh, no doubt about that, man. Omega, of course, going up in a major way, but we will see what the answer back is going to be here from AK. Okay, nice. Going to go for the down air. That first stomp, very quick, so tossing that out pretty religiously up close.
Up and once again, trying to keep the pressure on in the corner.
Oh!
AK going so high, does manage to air dodge past that down smash, but for a second, I was a little terrified.
Oh my God, and he just has coverage galore. Gonna go for the up smash, but going for the counter, sending it directly back down. Great presence of mind right there from Omega. Okay, right for F tilt, and let me see that Nikita play. Let me see it. Let me see the Nikita play.
Oh, he doesn't. Yeah, he gets away with it, but still gets caught with the C4. And now the Nikita, it's out again, and it's teched, but unfortunately does not be in the right position.
Okay,
and grabbed him out of Cypher?
What the?
Grabbed him out of Cypher. What the hell?
What the helly is what the kids say. What the heliante? Dang, man. Okay, unfortunate stuff right there. I was getting ready to fix my lips and say, you know, hey, ApolloKage, you're giving him the lead. What are you to do now? This is not a position you want to be in. Even if you're as talented as Omega, you have to figure out a way to get this back towards even footings. But great equalizer that is the offstage gameplay is Omega again.
Yeah.
Here we go. Back up in this.
Wow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Omega's plan is. I know what his plan is. His plan is to kill you. My God.
67%.
He went so many times just attacking the grenade on shield, and apparently he had a plan. The plan was to break it.
67% before the hit. I just want to put that into perspective.
Yeah, I mean, you get it. Most characters with a charge F smash we'll get that done.
Dang, man. Did that KO off top, or was that a blast KO?
That one right there that just happened?
Yeah, the F smash.
No, the F smash KO off the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, now if that was a star KO with that smash, I'm like, damn, man, even with the big ceiling?
The star KO came off the up smash from AK.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. I was going to say, man, I might need to look at the numbers, look at the settings, okay? Oh, my, who you feeling like? Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, that high blast zone saving AK's life right there, but another grenade going to come out just in time as he's hunted, man. We see him with these downers. We know he wants it all.
Oh, yeah, he wants it all, and he wants it now right there, man. Okay, not a lot of percent here separating these two animals. And it looks like the attack comes through, and then I'm going to get the up air, the boots on deck.
Play with fire a little bit too hard there. Omega, it felt like he had no fear going into those grenades, and sometimes that's the right option to go for. You know,
sure.
you just gotta fight the snake fire with fire, but sometimes, you know, you play with fire, you get burnt. And ApolloKage, he's ready to follow up directly after the explosion, get an early kill, and get that game 2 on the board.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, definitely bringing in fire too. Let them know that there is some flash in my CQC, but it's definitely backed by a lot of fire indeed. And I got to give it to Omega. You know, in the beginning portion of this set, did a really good job of just like finding those gaps in between when ApolloKage would scramble and go for neutral special just to get himself out of harm's way with the grenade, and when it was time to just land normally. I think in those later interactions, especially at the tail end of that last game, struggling a little bit to find those gaps. So ApolloKage kind of making him guess a little bit more, and like you were saying, Omega kind of guessed wrong. Game number 3 here is upon us. We'll see what the switch up is going to be right now.
And as of now, Omega has gotten hit with every explosion in the book. So definitely needs to shape up his offensive pressure if he wants to keep this game in his favor. But, I mean, right now it's looking like the AK show.
Yeah, it most definitely is, man. I dare somebody to try to change the channel. It ain't happening here just yet. Nice. Gets the KO off the backboard, but then just when you thought it was safe, it wasn't. The C4 coming through in a big way right there. Okay. Frame 3 on the stomp. There's back air, and that move lasts forever.
And I don't know if you've been watching Omega's player cam, but bro is expressive. He is making faces. He is moving around, but did he accidentally grab the grenade? Is that what happened?
I think he did. Yeah, that was supposed to be an F smash for sure. Yeah.
But it's still going to work out fine. Does get the stock with a back air. 82% to his name, but an Arsene is out. I mean, it's about to end, though. Gotta watch out for the Nikita.
Oh, that
just
Nikita
reels in time.
has just been the bane of Omega's existence off stage. I mean, you know, it's not quite something you're used to seeing Joker being kind of edge guard in that sort of way. He usually has the tools to maneuver about, but ApolloKage right here said, look, I'm going to take it back to early ultimate. I get you off stage, side B show. Yeah, we hanging out. We loitering, bro.
No problems there. And if you pull out a grenade, I got some guns to explode them. Just shooting the grenades right out your hands.
I don't know if it's just me, but like it could be the stream. The characters just look faster when they're running. Like when I just watched Snake run, I was like, damn, has he always been that fast?
Man, he got moves.
He kind of got some wheels on him.
I don't know. I think it might be the fact that it's like a rather small screen, so it just looks like he's moving fast because he's moving all the way across it so quickly.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. It scared me. I said, now wait a minute, did Snake get a speed boost, a speed buff?
I certainly hope not.
That man, bro. Okay,
you don't need it.
Glad we on the same page. Glad we are on the same page indeed. And yes, the downers. I mean, to kick off the match, we did see a lot of nairs in the beginning, but now it's just been the downer up close, knowing that that first stop is, you know, frame 3. Once, you know, him and Omega get up close and personal, I'm going to down there up close every time. Should be the quicker of the two options that get tossed out.
Yeah, and right now, AK opting to stall out the entire thing of Arsene with these grenades way up in the sky, throwing some Nikitas down for your trouble too, but it's not going to matter. You stall out the whole Arsene, but the final thralls of it are enough to get that stock.
He said a good Arsene is a dead Arsene. He ain't safe until he's gone.
Yep.
Standing jab right now. I like this. Omega just kind of nickel and diming his way back into even footing. Side special looking for residual damage, and of course, the Nair. -5 on shield. Pretty safe. We're going to see a lot of that too as the percent start to climb. There's dash attack though.
Oh, the back air certainly would have ended the game, but this time Omega was wary for it. And yeah, just a little extra damage, you know. Not able to, oh yeah, you can't be fighting that move. That move is the, bro, ApolloKage barely threw out an up tilt that entire game. And suddenly when he needed it most, it appeared.
It's the boots, man, like boots on the ground, man. It's one of my favorite line dances. The boots are getting busy.
True. Man, Snake probably does a lot of yoga to be able to get his leg up that high, because that's a kick.
Yeah, man, that's a freaky dude. No, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, you good.
The Florida degeneracy is just running through my veins right now. But no, all jokes aside, yeah, I feel like Snake, a body contortionist for sure. And I'd imagine it'd have to be all versions of Snake too. Him, you know, Liquid Snake, Iroquois, Pliskin, all the versions of Snake would all have to be flexible. Yeah, Big Boss, all of them. They said, man, when we clone him, he said, look, no matter what happens when we clone him,
he got to be flexible.
He got to be flexible. That's the one caveat.
Oh, trying to break the Cypher low to get an early stock does not work out here. And now Omega is into the Arsene form, but he still has his work cut out for him because ApolloKage is setting up shop. He's like, what you want? You want grenades? You want C4? I got it all.
I mean, when you got real estate like this, you ain't got no choice but to become an entrepreneur and set up shop. So ApolloKage is doing just that, though. I can't help but to feel like this might kind of come back and bite him in the butt just a little bit, you know. Funnily enough, Snake is a projectile character, but in terms of like other projectile characters in the game, he's more setup than projectile. He gets out projectiles based on the point I'm trying to make. But he does have a good system against somebody who doesn't have what he has. But one thing I think really bites him in the butt versus other characters is that, you know, the further you are away from him, the easier it is to see what he's doing. You know, he really, really benefits from just, you know, we have just enough space to play kind of far away, but not, you know, far enough away for you to be safe for what I'm doing. But on a stage like Kalos, I can just stay as far away as possible.
Yeah, and it seems like that's working out relatively well for Omega, but somehow the residual damage was enough for that forwarder to kill off the top. Not something you see every day.
Okay, you're mine. I love that.
Not today.
He said, come here. Okay, I love the parry again, even through the smoke and the flames, figuring out a way just to parry. Shows footing. There's now down air that time, a little bit early on the activation, and of course going to make him pay for it. Nikita?
I mean, it seems like AK opted to just blow himself up to get back to stage, and it worked out, is able to find that center Pokeball. But it's still a battle to live through the Arsene. ApolloKage has almost weathered the storm, just a couple more seconds left. However, the final seconds are always the most dangerous of it.
Okay. Both sides bleeding out here for two very different reasons. Of course, 197%, and this is kind of what I was worried about before. You know, you have a lot of players telling this ApolloKage to, you know, still work with a sizable amount of room, even though Omega, of course, playing a character like Joker, you don't really have any issues kind of traversing a stage like this. Very quick in them Chelsea boots. But again, you got it, and no even camouflage there that time. You just really have to watch where you step.
You know, I've been told that some people, what they'll do is they'll put their tongue where the C4 is in their mouth. They'll like point their tongue at the C4. Like on the roof of their mouth. Whoa. That's the way they keep track of it. Damn. And then you never forget.
Wow, now that is some I'm telling you, I'm learning a lot right now. Because here I am just trying to use my old man eyes to figure out who's
you can't be tracking that too.
No,
not while you gaming.
Those days are long behind me. Those days are long behind me.
But a bunch of damage already put on the final stock for Omega. He is almost lapped in percent right now as AK is just playing around the offense so well.
Damn.
Once again, these river kicks, man.
Damn, bro. He just again, stomped the yard. My boy Columbus short. Okay, yeah,
that might be it. Nikita does it, and a little bit of the sad head nod when you beat somebody kind of badly in the last game. You're like, yeah, I did that.
I did that. Yeah, I think we've reached a point in Ultimate where I'm like, I do feel bad for some of the ways I KO opponents, but then I think, oh yeah, but you know what though? Joker has a comeback mechanic and it's kind of cracked. I'm gonna press the B. I'm gonna press the B.
You play a Link, bro. You don't gotta feel bad for nothing.
I don't feel bad at all, actually. I don't. Like, oh, did Forwarder kill you at 70, 60? My bad, bro. I didn't make the game. I didn't make.
That ain't my fault, bro.
That's right.
I hit you with my moves.
Yeah.
Or you do that reverse up B right past the ledge where you scoop them up past it and you kill it 40. You're like, did I do that?